What's up, everybody? My name is Wilson Muchemi, content creator, comedian, and actor, and I'm excited to be on the Orange Connect with Minor Mind.
Hi, stranger. Welcome to the Orange Connect with Minor Mind. Thank you so much for the privilege of your time. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do the necessary because we're going to be bringing you episodes back to back. Today, I am here with a guest that I once met last year at a movie theater. I'm like, my guy, we have to do something. And so he's joining me today, Wilson Muchemi. Let's go.
Thank you.
How are
Thank
you?
you.
Sir,
I'm good.
Take the center stage. Introduce yourself.
I'm Wilson Muchemi.
Let's go.
Those aren't my government names, but those are the names I'll give you. Yeah, I'm Wilson Muchemi.
Or Willy, Willy, Willy. Oh, no?
Yeah. So many people have done that to
Yeah.
me. It's very interesting.
I've been waiting. I was
Since
like,
primary school.
Yeah.
Everyone has been hitting me with
Willy,
the
Willy, Willy.
But anyways, I'm used to it. Yeah, Willy Paul, you should hit me up. But yeah, I'm a young and enthusiastic guy who loves to make you laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, off the top, I'm a big fan, bro.
Thank you.
I think I bumped up to you on TikTok, and I was like, what? This is genius. So I'm so happy, bro, that you could make time
Thank you. It's
to
my
be
pleasure.
here, and we are grateful. So we're doing something new on the Orange Connect. So first of all, we have a new segment, yes, that you should apply to because we'll be having you here on the Orange Connect. So if you're interested in that, check out the link in the bio right now. But we also have dilemmas that were sent in by the Minders, my community.
You call them the
Minders.
Oh, okay. Minders.
Hey,
Nice.
you should think about, hey,
Nice.
talk to me about branding.
Nice.
Bro.
You should give
Talk
me a
to
name.
Hey, talk to me.
Get my guys a name.
The Mushemis?
No, that's my
The
family name.
Williams? Oh, that's your family name. Williams or
It's our family surname.
the Send Nudeses?
Wow. That itachoma. That one will spoil the whole game.
Okay. So, you did the accent.
Okay, that's a disclaimer. I'll change accents every 5 minutes.
Thank you.
So don't get shocked. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like a
In
thing I do.
fact, for these questions, you can answer them with an accent.
Okay.
So they're dilemmas from our community.
Okay.
So the first dilemma that we have, so I think this is from a guy. So he says, there's this girl I want to start dating, but her brother is my gaming friend. And I don't want him to know about me since he'll tell the other gaming friends about my personal life and stuff, which I don't want them to know. What should I do? So there's a girl, there's this girl I want to date, but her brother is my gaming friend. And I don't want him to know about me since he'll tell the other gaming friends about my personal life and stuff, which I don't want them to know. What should I do?
Interesting. I think you should. I'm a very straight to the point person.
Straight to the
Understand?
point.
I do not. You don't take shortcut in life. So I feel like you just be a man. Let it be what it is, man. Why?
Tell them about all your secrets.
Just let them know. You know.
Let them know.
¿Qué pasó? Don't hide things from everybody.
Tranquilo.
Yeah, understand.
We puta.
You know, if
I think that's a
puta
curse.
is a cuss word, bro.
Sorry, tranquilo.
But simply, just be a man, fam.
Yeah.
Don't beat around the bush. You understand?
Yeah.
Just go
Do your
straight
thing.
forward. Let them. You know, you're too young. Your life is too short to care about what people think.
What people will say.
Yeah. So
Go get your girl in it.
go get your girl. If you love her, do what you do.
I think I'd say the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, if the fact that the girl is sister to your brother, it means you can even trust her because it's not like a random.
It's not
girl.
a
You know
random
the
girl,
brother,
yeah.
so even the brother, you can talk to the brother and be like, bro, I'm your friend. I'll take care of your sister.
Exactly.
So yeah,
You're
bro.
assured of security.
Go for the girl. You'll still game. If you don't have gaming friends,
Be a man.
you can game alone.
Be a man.
Yeah. The next dilemma. My boyfriend recently, I think this is from a girl. My boyfriend recently told me he has a girlfriend. Wait. My boyfriend recently told me he has a girlfriend.
Hey,
They have been dating for the past 6 months.
Nairobi.
We started dating 3 weeks ago. He tells me he wants to be done with her. Should I trust him and give him time, or should I walk away? The whole thing is draining me. I'm afraid the same will happen. Bro, let me just start by saying, this one, let me just go first.
Okay, go.
Yo, Ebu, listen, boyfriend recently told me he has a girlfriend. They've been dating for 6 months. That's what he said. Walk.
That's not your
Run.
boyfriend.
That's not.
That's not your boyfriend.
You are the side.
But no, you know,
Walk. That's
at some point
OMG.
maybe you'd find, okay, I don't know if this is wrong, but maybe you'd find since his first girl, I don't know, maybe she reignited a spark in him.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he was like,
3 weeks ago.
maybe this one is the one, you know?
Maybe
Because I
the
feel
6
like men
months
will
one.
have that thing.
Yeah.
You see one girl, you're like, this is the one.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you see another and you're like, Allah,
Or maybe this is
maybe
the one.
this one is, you know. So you just keep both of them at. I don't do that, eh?
Does not do that.
I don't,
Yeah, we don't.
We don't
We
condone
don't.
that, yeah.
But no, you're right. I think sometimes as guys, you always have like a dilemma
Exactly, who to choose.
of like who is outweighing. But with this guy, he already made a commitment to the other one. While still on that commitment, made
He
a commitment
found-
to
yeah,
another.
he made okay,
That's
yeah,
the problem.
That's bad.
Because when you have a dilemma, like for me, it's always two people that I'm not dating. So I take them out, even the same places, to like just mirror this.
So the
to
waiter
see-
comes, hey, huni mwingine?
yeah. No, different times because
Oh,
waiter shift workers.
Ah,
Unajua
okay.
mwenye
Kuna
afternoon
time
siwa.
shift, unaona.
Eh,
Huyu hatakuwa.
huyu hata na call. Waiter nani, our favorite waiter ako around.
Utasikia, niliambiwa
Nice.
nipige shift mbili.
Yeah, umerudi
Ati
na
umerudi
huyu.
na mwingine.
Nice. Nice to see you.
That's my worst fear.
Me, I would say run. What about you?
I don't know. Me, when it comes to love, I just say some things are tricky, man. Because you'd find maybe he actually likes the 3 weeks,
Old girl.
old girlfriend
Yeah.
and doesn't like the 6-month-old one. But now, you know, this is Nairobi. If we were in South Africa, I would have said something else.
Okay. I would also meet the thing that's the part where she says the whole thing is draining me.
Okay.
That's clear.
Okay, if it's draining,
It's
you,
draining
just leave.
you.
Just leave, man. Just leave.
Just peacefully say, bro, make up your mind and then
out.
come.
We are men are many out here. Don't start, you know.
Papao,
You are fishing for one man. You don't even know what you want. Just give up.
just as he said.
Go look for another man. I beg.
Our next dilemma. How do you say no politely without offending the other party?
Hey.
How do you say no, by the way?
It depends on the situation. I have different ways of saying no. So if it's like my friends say, yo, let's go out, I'm like, now you know, you just bring up a
Yeah, yeah.
situation.
Yeah,
so
you
my
just-
way of saying no is bringing up a fake situation.
Okay.
It's not usually fake though, because one of my
friends are
friends is
here.
there. Yeah.
Like a betrayed,
Because he knows he's ever asked me to go somewhere and I was
Yeah.
like, you know, so I usually bring it up, like, let's say it's my friends, I'm like, so I have a call, a meeting with a client. You know, when you say the word client, they're like, client.
My boy,
Client.
get
your
the bag.
Get your
Get
bag.
the bag.
So I'm like, I have a meeting with a client, you know, man, say, I don't want to ban, you know, you guy.
Yeah.
I don't think, it's just making up fake situations. That's my best way of saying no.
Yeah, I think excuses work. I think for me as well, saying no politely. I think sometimes I over-explain, which I shouldn't be, but I find myself over-explaining a lot. But I think
You explain the
like
situation.
if I say no, I'll have to tell you it's because of this, and sometimes you don't need to.
Exactly.
You don't need to.
You don't need to explain why you're
You
saying
can just say
no.
no.
Just say no.
and do your
You
thing.
move on, yeah.
But I don't know if there's any way to say politely. If your friends love you, they'll understand.
They'll understand. Just say no.
Yes, so those are our 3 dilemmas. So,
Interesting.
Wilson, let's get straight into this.
The juice.
I'm curious, bro. How old are you? I'm just curious because, bro, the things that you're doing out here. How old are you, bro?
It's in this be okay. Okay. When people ask me this question, I usually say who. It depends on who's asking. Mostly
Okay.
to the ladies, because
Oh.
you don't want to burn up there. You
No,
don't
bro,
want to burn.
I know what you're saying. A lot of people assume I'm 30. And I'm always like, I mean, mentally.
Wait, don't tell me your age first. I want
Okay.
to. Okay, now I want to know. Now I
Look
want
at
to
you
know.
when
what-
you're like-
I'm like, hey, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, so,
yeah, I'll tell you.
I'm actually 19 years old. I was born in 2004. No one believes me. Even when I started with the little minor and he told me he was 20 and I was 19, I was like, oh, you're older than me. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah,
Bro.
yeah I'm 19 years
say
old.
19?
Yes,
Teen.
19. 19. I'm in second year.
That was our episode for today. We have an age gap for our guests. Bro, thank you for coming.
Thank you
The
for having me.
dilemmas was
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the ladies, I'm 25.
Nice.
Because I don't act 19, man. So you can't tell.
I wouldn't have
Can't
guessed.
tell the difference. I've rolled with people. Nah, let me not disclose that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to everyone else, I'm 25. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm also 30 to everyone else.
I'm 25, just so you know.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, how old are you?
24.
You're 24. These people who say you're 30 aren't lying, man.
Bro.
you look,
I know.
You look and act
I know.
30.
I seem like my whole aura is 30.
What?
I know.
That's crazy.
But to the ladies, I can take care of you. In the heart. Heart matters. I got you.
You can take care of you.
Damn, bro.
This is your guy, yeah.
Damn, bro.
young.
You're doing so good. What?
I'm young, man.
So, okay, we'll get to that. But I'm so curious. When did you first discover you're funny? Because your content, I don't know if it was intentional to go in that direction. Your content is crack me up content. When did you first discover that?
I think, I don't know. When did I discover I was funny?
Is it something that you just bumped into or?
Oh, okay. I think I discovered I was funny when I was either in primary, because I used to be the guy in class who does mimicking teachers, cracking jokes in class. Yani, I'm the funny guy.
Yeah.
So from that time, I've always known I'm funny, but this will never end up as
Anyway,
something.
it's just like a side of me.
Yeah, I'm just funny.
Yeah.
I make everyone at home laugh. I make my friends laugh. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Went on to high school, same thing. Funny guy in class. Now I came out, and I've always wanted to be an actor / I wanted to be a musician at first. Then I gave up because I was like, hey, there's no way
So you can sing?
I've not sung for long, so
Okay.
I don't know if I can sing right now.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, I wish I had a video. I used to sing like Justin Bieber, no lie. No lie, I'm not even...
Before your
no
voice
lie.
did the
Before
thing.
my voice did the thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to be Justin Bieber, but after that now I grew, the passion for acting grew like crazy, and I saw, okay, if I'm funny, acting, 2 and 2 together, we can do this. I can make skits, Then that's when I was like...
You started making them 2020, COVID?
Way before
prior?
that. I started in like 2017 on Instagram. My video gets 50 views, 100 views.
Really?
No one was noticing them.
And it was the same style of what you're doing?
Yeah, it was kind of the same style. Yeah.
Okay.
But now you see that time, even the algorithm hasn't known who I am. So they're like, who is this kid posting videos?
Someone just registered on Instagram yesterday.
And he wants to get nothing. Lie. So went on like that. Then now after high school, I was like, okay, now this has to work.
Yeah.
Joined TikTok, started on TikTok, went through. Then I think it was last year, now I joined Instagram with now the comedy reels. After seeing TikTok has gone well. So I was like, now let's go with Instagram.
Yeah.
Now I am where I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. So they always say normally to understand a man, understand his context. So the first time I met you, there was something I noticed. So you were with your family.
Yeah.
And I think it's your auntie you're with most of the time.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was asking even to get your contact, obviously she knew me from my content.
Yeah, she knew you. Yeah.
But her reaction was like, you don't know how big of a deal this guy is. It's like she was still very, very impressed at everything that maybe you're experiencing, whether it's the brand deals or meeting people. So I'm curious how your growing up was. Like, how was home? Like, was it a place where, because you're super expressive, but you're also like a performer. So was the performing to mask your introverted side, or have you always just been expressive all through?
Okay, now that's where I think, I don't know if you noticed, even at the time we met, at that place I was very like enclosed.
Like,
I was trying to hide myself.
You're like,
I was like, I don't
even
know
when
to
I
say
met
hi
you, I
to
was
me.
like,
When you said that to me, I was like, oh crap, oh, it's mine now, oh.
Yeah.
So I think mostly when I'm with my family or when I'm with my friends, okay, with my friends I'm very loud. But at certain times I would say mostly I'm purely introverted.
Yeah.
I love my own space. I love, hiding myself in that cocoon, that's how guys ask me, how do you get these ideas? Sit in your room for like 1 hour. Trust me, you'll get ideas.
You'll go crazy.
You'll get ideas.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm mostly introvert, and I've grown up in that introverted setting where
Really?
I'm the kid who's always watching TV, watching a movie, not much. Eat, watch, sleep. That was me. But my family knows me as loud when it's okay, guys, come now, sit, let's talk. You know, that family time where we were talking. Now I'm the one who, conversation, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys.
Yeah.
Once the conversation ends, back to introversy.
I like that. So in essence, growing up was always free because many
Yeah.
creatives have that thing where even their family don't know how crazy they are.
My family has known how
Knows
crazy,
how crazy you are.
they've known for a long time.
Yeah.
For a really long time, yeah.
Okay. So looking back, what's your most fond memory growing up?
Growing up. Wow, that's a nice question. Hey.
I got you. And I want to follow up that with what's your not so fond memory? Basically a moment of life that just...
That I was like, I wish I can forget this. My most fond memory growing up is, I think first of all, it has to do with my family. So I'm in between spending time with, there's that, as a kid, you can't remember everything that happened.
yeah.
But there are those glances of when we were in Mombasa together, when we were sitting down watching a movie together. So I feel like those moments of togetherness at that childhood
I get what you mean.
stage, those are the things that I get a glimpse of it. I'm like, wow, the good old days.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think spending time with my grandpa also, that's my most fond memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your not so fond memory?
What don't I like thinking about that happened to me?
Beat you down.
I would say my grandfather's passing, but not really, because he passed when I was really young.
Oh, so he's the one you're spending time with.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
I can see.
that's
see
why it's
how
a fond
that-
memory now.
Yeah.
And it's not what's not a fond memory for me? Oh, there's a time I messed up when I was, high school, manenos, depression kidogo, inakushika. So I messed up along the way, tried to cut the story short, cut my story short myself, if you understand, you understand.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah. So that I don't like thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because that sometimes I'm like, was that me doing that?
Yeah.
Because right now,
Right now,
no
you
way,
can't relate
I
to the
cannot
version
relate
of
to that
you.
kid who was trying to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. But I don't like remembering it because I feel like those are two separate people. That was
Yeah.
Wilson
It was a
high
version of
school,
you,
and this is Wilson me.
Yeah.
Mature knows what he's doing. Yeah.
How did you overcome that, if you don't mind me asking?
I feel like my best answer is, I would say God, because I don't think even family didn't help that much.
Yeah.
Because, you call your mom, you're like, Mom, me, I'm done, man, I'm tired. Then your mom is like, oh, you're tired? You're tired of life, eh? You will know how tired you are when you get to this house. I was like, eh? Then my mother can look at me like that, but
Yeah.
she was very,
She was there, she was support, yeah.
I feel like that was the stage where she was shocked. So the mother reflexes that could jump.
Like, well,
they
you
came
don't
out
know
to,
life,
you don't know
yeah.
life, yeah.
I know.
But then eventually she came out very supportive, my whole family. But I don't think they helped me that much mentally for me.
As much as
God helped a lot because the praying, you sit down, you meditate, you ask yourself, why am I doing this? And this is very mean of myself.
Yeah.
And then also there's a doctor I went to, like after I tried to cut my story short, and now we went to the doctor for diagnosis now to know if I'm going to live or not live. He sat me down, he told me, man, you're a very stingy guy. I was like, what? Like point blank, he told me, you're a very stingy guy, man. Why would you want to do that? You have kids in the next 20 years. You have a wife in the next 20 years. So, right now if you go, your wife will remain single till the day she's 90.
Like you have so much ahead of you.
I have so much ahead of me, and I'm killing it for everyone else. So he was like, don't do that. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for everyone else. And if you can't do it for everyone else, do it for God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so glad we have you here. Chippy, high five. Awesome. So I wanted to get into your creation process. You just told me spending time now in your room. And I want to ask that because when you started, there's no pressure. Like you were doing it for you.
I miss
right now, bro.
I miss that.
Right now, you look at your highlights, brands.
It's crazy.
You're working for Capital.
Yeah, Capital FM, yeah.
So, like, I'm curious now, your creation, how has it changed over time? And are you feeling that pressure now?
Hey, the pressure is there.
Exactly. And how is that changing over time? How has that creation process from when you started just, like, that's a good skit idea, to now, I have to make the ideas good, but there's pressure too. Yeah.
I feel like at first, that's why I say I really missed that time, because that was the time you just wake up, you see something, you're like,
That's interesting.
funny. Let me do that.
yeah.
But now, okay, I can still do the same, but now there's that pressure of, okay, Wilson, you're still making us funny on this side, but we have given you this certain amount of money
Yeah.
to make our brand funny, to make our brand noticeable. So I feel like the pressure is there. The pressure is there. Even at the office at Capital FM.
Yeah.
You're sitting down and your boss passes like, by the way, 2
Kuna
weeks
content.
hujashoot by the way. Tunajua ni celeb lakini hujashoot. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God. Oh.
Yeah.
So I feel like the pressure is there, but the pressure helps. Because I remember when that pressure wasn't there, I would stay even like 4 weeks,
Yeah,
not shooting anything.
like,
You're like, when you is
I'm
watching
not
my
inspired.
videos, I'm not
Yeah.
inspired, I don't care.
Yeah.
But now you have to look for that inspiration. It doesn't matter where. So
Force your mind to be creative.
I feel like my whole creative process changed, because at that time it would just be sit on my phone, scroll through, see someone funny, try to remake what they've done, or try to find a different angle to it.
Yeah.
Or I see something in real life. But now I think I usually take it in the sense that everywhere I am, even being here, I try to think of something, how can I change this setting into being funny? Or has someone said something dumb that I can use?
Yeah.
That
you can
I try to
change.
think of everything, even this glass. I'm like, by the way, because I've noticed that most the comedians we have in Kenya, they don't use, there's a type of comedy I've only seen abroad. Comedy where it's a skit. It's not relatable skit. It's a funny skit. A relatable skit is a skit you're like, that's happened to me before.
Yeah.
Then there's a skit you watch, you're like, what?
That has never.
What is that?
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah. So me, I want my skits to be those ones for, what did that guy just do?
What is happening?
Like, why?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So getting that type of comedy means you have to think.
Yeah.
You have to think a lot.
How do you know like an idea is good?
I know
Is there a spark? Or like how do you know like, oh my God, this is a good idea?
Okay, so, because funny enough, I feel like I can actually tell when a video is going to blow up.
Yeah.
For many reasons. Because when a video is good, okay, me first of all, I tell with the accent I've used in the video. So I look at the accent, then I look at the audience, I'm like, these guys, I'm sure they find Indians funny.
Yes.
So you know what, let's throw in an Indian accent. I look at the setting, maybe like my other recent videos, I was talking about women and their foreheads. And I was like, they find this thing sensitive. Let's make fun of it. Let's see what they do.
Yeah.
And funny enough, the things that people are very insecure about
are
are
the ones
very funny. And the people who are insecure about it actually laugh. So you can just tell when there are so many things adding
sort
up.
Of make sense.
You can just tell this is a
and
bang.
it's like, wow, this
This
good.
is a bang.
So is that why you put disclaimer?
I put disclaimers because
Has there been ever
there's been an issue.
Because every video, for context, every video you post, you always write disclaimer.
There's a disclaimer at the
This is
bottom.
just for
Comedic purposes. Yeah.
So I'm always like, bro, why do you have to? Why is that?
So there's a video I did. I was carrying a girl, she's actually my PA now. I was carrying her. Her name is Sandra. I was carrying her, then I was walking, then I dropped her on the floor, but you had pillows on the floor. Then at the end, I wrote, I think, fear short men. So I think the act of dropping her and then also making fun of short men, it just came out as it banned me for what? This word is hate speech. Sorry.
Hate speech.
Hate speech.
Okay.
It said it's wrong to talk about a certain group like that.
Yeah.
And then also the dropping her is taken as, I don't know, something against
Like
women.
violent.
Yeah, it's taken as violence.
Because I saw even the comments were like, is
Is she okay? I'm like, bro, there were like 50 billion pillows on the floor. Even I couldn't walk away.
Because I saw you even.
Because when I was walking, you're trying to hyper the pillows
Yeah.
to look like you're walking straight. So after that, I was like, hey? And your disclaimers are important.
Yeah. So if you put a disclaimer, then you're not like.
Yeah, it won't, because now the algorithms it screens through the video. If it finds an issue, then it also screens through your caption. And when it sees the disclaimer, it'll be like, okay, this wasn't his intent.
It was.
So it'll.
Interesting.
It gives you a
leeway.
waypoint, a leeway. Yeah.
Leeway.
So it'll be like, leave him alone. He's okay.
Yeah, to still say.
But
yo,
if you
this
just
is for
leave
fun.
it like that,
Yeah.
like angusha huyu.
Okay. Interesting. So the video was dropped.
Yeah, that video was dropped.
It was okay. Alrighty. What was my other question? Man, so much to talk about. So a lot of stuff that you create, like a lot of content that you create, is super relatable. And specifically, let's talk about the drunk videos, bro. Where is this coming from? Ni kama uko na kaji- It's like you tap into a side of you that experiences.
The drunk videos.
Bro, tell me about that.
That is a character I still understand till date. I don't understand till date why
it's so
guys
natural.
love. Yani, my favorite. That isn't my favorite character. My favorite character is the Indian and the French character.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I don't like the drunk character because I feel very weird on camera doing it.
Oh, it's like.
Because even for the person shooting it, I'm like, manze, yani you're shooting this thing, you're crazy.
Yeah.
So I feel very awkward portraying a drunk guy on camera because most of them, it's my family who's shot the videos. So, they give you that look of, na hii character ulijulia wapi?" You're like, please, trust me, I don't
not that I
drink.
do it.
I don't drink. I've seen people.
Yeah.
But this idea, where did it come from? I think it's, first of all, I've seen men act like that.
Yeah.
Like the accent of the burping and the movement and all the face
Did your mom
thing.
shoot that actually?
No, it was my auntie.
Okay.
It was my auntie and my small cousin who shot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to you guys.
I feel
but
like
I don't drink.
why I'm asking that is even as an actor, because as a professional actor, even when you go to an acting class, one of the toughest roles to play is a drunkard. Because a drunk, you're supposed to, people need to know you're drunk, but they don't need to know that you're faking being drunk.
Oh, it needs to look real.
Because, as a drunkard, you're always resisting everything.
Yeah, true.
It's like you want to fall, but you're resisting
Yeah,
it.
you want to.
You are drunk, but you're resisting looking like you're drunk. So the way you do it is killer. So me, I thought, say every Friday, lazima afanye.
That's the funny thing. I don't drink. It's just that I've seen so many people drink that it's just bad into my.
Let's just say you're a
mind.
creative, bro.
Yeah,
It's the talent.
That's the best way to put it.
It's the talent.
Ni talanta. Ni
So
Mungu.
what's your day-to-day like? Especially now with everything that you're creating, you have a job that, you have to create for. You have your side. How do you balance that? And then how does a day-to-day look like?
Day-to-day for me. So me, I was actually even counseling myself, telling myself that I need to get serious with my life a few days ago. Because I feel like I've not been so, as much as you guys are saying Wilson is doing it, man, me, I'm like, I'm not doing anything. Because a day in my life is, I wake up latest at 10 a.m. And that's, because I've had people saying, hey, I wake up at 7, I wake up at 6. You're a creative. What are you doing at 6
Wake up
a.m.?
at 4 a.m.
You wake up at 4?
No,
What time do you?
5.
5 a.m. Wow, God bless you. That is interesting.
But that's when I write my best work.
Okay.
Because me, I'm a poet. So I need when my brain is fresh and everything's quiet. People are asleep.
You can just take time to. Okay, so me now it's the opposite.
Yeah.
I wake up at, like today I woke up at 8.
Yeah.
8 something.
It is good.
It is normal, yeah.
Yeah.
But on a bad day, like most of this week that just passed, it was just 10, 11, 10.
Clearing the
But
whole
I'm not lazy, please, guys. Trust me. Trust me, I'm not lazy. But when I wake up
So
at
that means
that 10,
also your work is flexible.
yeah, it's very flexible.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't have...
'Cause you
I'm not saying
essentially-
Capital FM don't follow time.
No, of course.
But for my... I'm saying for my
your position.
as a content creator, you don't need to be in the office every day at
Yes.
6. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Exactly. So...
But that would be weird. 6 a.m.
At 6 a.m. you're just
Clocking
seeing me
in
there.
my emails.
Even HR will be like, what's this kid doing?
Yeah, go home.
Exactly. So, yeah, like the past week I've woken up 10, 11. Trust me, I'm not lazy. Go eat breakfast, sit down, pray, go eat breakfast, then come back and sit in my room and think about... I don't plan my day before because I don't believe in that.
Oh.
Funny enough, I don't plan it before. I just start the day. Venye itaenda. That's
Okay.
That's
Now,
how
how's that been so far? Because I'm the type who now plans.
You plan the day before.
Wow. To detail. Haircut.
can't.
Even wake up. I literally write wake up.
I find that
literally
so...
write breakfast, lunch,
What?
make this call. No.
The fact that you've added make this call is crazy.
Yeah.
Because
Swim. Buy my
the
perfume.
reason I can't do that is if I miss one, it'll destroy
you.
my day. Because
Yeah.
I'll be like, yani, I missed waking up at 8.
So
I'm
then,
done.
how do you know a direction of your day? Do you have like your top 10 things?
Oh, I know. Okay, I have like I would say synopsis. I know what I'm
Okay.
doing in the
Okay.
day. I
Yeah.
like tomorrow, of course, work,
Yeah.
shoot, come back
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
That's how I place it. But I
Okay.
don't give myself strict timelines because I'm the guy. If I miss something, I feel very bad and it kills the morale of the day.
The morale of the
So
day.
I try not to give myself targets, time targets.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just say, as long as it's quality work
Yeah.
and it's done before the end of the day, that's it.
That's good because also, as much as I do that,
Mm-hmm.
I also have like my top 3 of the day. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd say my top 5 or my top 4 today
Things to do.
are this.
Yeah.
So as much as I have 20 things, the 20 is just though that if I look at my phone, if it's 11 a.m. and I'm suddenly confused, I just check.
You check
oh,
and you
11
like-
a.m. I should be doing this.
Ah, okay. Now I see.
But then I have like my top 4. So if I do this and I don't do the rest, I'm still good for the day.
I cannot try that. That would mess my whole day up.
So how has with everything that is happening? Obviously, you're so young, bro.
Yeah,
How has the dynamic changed at home? Like, first of all, your parents' reactions when you started doing the content.
Yeah.
How has that changed? Are you getting some, since you're also bringing some
Some,
income
yeah.
in, it's like a level of respect. Nikiingia hapa, niseme niko na
Ati
client at
niseme-
11 p.m.
Timunyamaze.
Munyamaze. Nifanye Zoom meeting. Yeah.
I wish, man.
How has that
Wow.
dynamic changed?
Hey, the
Or has
dynamic
it?
hasn't changed, man.
Yeah.
Wow, it hasn't. Okay, it has in the sense, a bit, in the sense that now they give me the respect of, oh, okay, Wilson is now a man. Like, he's working now.
It
He's
seems like he
making
has a
money.
sense of direction.
Because even they hear the money I'm making, they're like, huh?
Yeah.
The client quoted what? They're like,
Yeah.
to do 2 videos. They're like, I'm like, yeah. And you're doing what? 9 to 5. Please, please, relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they give me that sense of respect of like, okay, Wilson is a man. He's now
Yeah,
working.
yeah.
He's working class. Yeah, they give me that. But apart from that, same old boy in the house, wash dishes, I'm there. Inama, panguza hapa,
Panguza.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Zima
This
TV.
si lazima uname, bro.
You're told Zima TV and the remote is here. And that time I'm editing a video. I'm like, what?
Please.
Close the curtains.
Close. Draw the curtains.
I'm there. Even my grandma just walks into the room shouting and I'm on a Zoom call.
Yeah, doesn't care.
It is what it is. At the end
I
of the
like
day,
that
they're
because
family.
it humbles you and it just
Yeah.
reminds you where you're coming from.
It reminds you you're still Wilson at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're creating, do you have like a strategy for creating? Like
strategy?
videos per week?
I usually tell myself maybe, okay, before I started getting clients, I would say 1 video per week.
Yeah.
1 video. If the whole week has gone and I have creative block, I say, you know what, next week I'll do 2.
We'll try.
I'll add something else or
Yeah.
we'll try to get that 1 at least. But now that there's now the demand for, we want your videos, I usually try to, I don't give myself 1 per week. I say, am I going to do 1 for myself or 1 for the client? So whichever comes first, whichever idea comes first is the one I do.
Okay.
So if I get an idea for myself, do it immediately so that I cross it off.
And right now, because now you have the whole other, brand influencing is a whole different dynamic.
Yeah, it's true.
Are you at a point where the brands are coming to you? Or are you now finding yourself going for the brands?
I've never looked for a brand
Okay.
because I feel like even if you look for them, they'll
still
mistreat
decide
kidogo.
to-
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
I feel like if you look for them, they'll mistreat you a bit, but I haven't looked for any brand so far. The ones I looked for when I was starting off, they completely ignored me.
Yeah.
And now I'm saying
Have
they're
you found
following
some
me.
of them? Like some
yeah,
of them.
you mtakuja tu,
Yeah.
mtarudi.
Like, hi, remember that email?
I sent DMs and emails saying, oh, please, can you just let me advertise for you just 1 video?
Yeah.
And then now the brand started coming. I was like, so there's no point of, running after them. You just give your best and the ones who love you will come. But I don't think I've looked for a client and they came.
Okay. All right, man. So, what is the one thing that you're grateful for? Despite all this that is happening, despite the growth at a young age, still a teenage, gosh.
I'm grateful for...
But 25 for the ladies. What
The
are you
ladies,
most
yeah,
grateful
25.
for? What's the anchor that holds you down?
As I said, man, I feel like it's a very cliche answer, but I'm grateful for the fact that I know God. Because there's this song that goes and it says that if I didn't know God, if God never called me to Him, where would I be? Because I know without God's guidance, I would be a very reckless kid.
Yeah.
And everyone, what unajijua? You know what burns you
I
in
mean,
the
I'm good,
inside. No, you're not good.
No, but I know what you
Yeah.
mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like everyone has that thing, and I know myself. I know without God, without the Bible, without everything without, how would I say it, my relationship with God, I would not be where I am. First of all, I would take the fame as I don't know what. I would go mad. I would take the money as, my God. I would go crazy. So I feel like I'm really grateful for that because it helps
It like
me.
grounds you.
Yeah.
And still makes you humble.
Yeah, even if you've messed up throughout the day, you go back home and you sit down and you're like, at the end of the day, Wilson, 50, 90 years to come, you're going to have to face your maker.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. I don't know for the others who have,
Yeah.
I'm going to face my maker, and it won't be oh, Wilson, you got 10 likes on this video. What happened? It won't be that.
100%.
It'll be, Wilson, I gave you this and you didn't utilize it. Wilson, you did this, and that.
Yeah.
And I believe that really, it helps me become stable as a
Yeah.
person. It helps keep me focused
Yeah.
on what I'm doing. So I'm grateful for that.
Is there a message that you've ever received from a fan that just sort of solidified what you're doing or cemented the value of what you're doing?
I think I've gotten a couple of messages of people telling me, oh, Wilson, I've been depressed, man. I've been having a bad week. But this video it cleared up everything.
Yeah.
And I remember there's a day I sat in my requests, I was like, what? This is crazy. Because I hadn't opened my requests in a while.
Yeah.
So when I opened it after just posting a video that blew up, man, the comments were amazing. I feel like, I don't know if it's mostly men that I saw, but if I'm not wrong, I feel like it's mostly men. I'll maybe go check.
Yeah.
But if I'm not wrong, it's mostly men. And the comments were, I've been depressed all week. I've been going through this and that and this. Man, I haven't paid these bills, but this video just cracked me up, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even asking you for money,
Yeah.
but you just keep doing what you're doing.
On the inverse, are there comments that you
Hey.
see? And how do you deal with that?
Me, funny enough, I don't care.
Oh, really?
I find it funny. Like, you come and insult me, I'm like, you guy.
Yeah?
Is it me with the likes or is it you? So I'm like, what's the problem here, man? Yeah. So, guys have come. You insulted, bro, manze, go shave your hair. Oh, yeah, by the way, I shaved my hair.
Oh, you shaved?
Yeah. New year, new me.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
So yeah, guys are like, hey bro, you're looking shaggy, man, in your videos, bro. You look bad, bros. Gee, what?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
A guy comes and I'm like, bro, mi sinajijua. See, I'm the one who looks in the mirror every morning. See me, I know how I look.
Yeah.
See me, I know the people I've bagged. So,
it's Hey, he knows the ladies. He's back.
I know. So
Or you just
they know you're telling me that I look bad. Oh.
Yeah.
Between me and you, maybe
should
you're
go
the one
check
that looks bad.
yourself.
Go check yourself first.
Man. All right, Wilson. That was it. That was it. How do you feel?
I feel amazing.
Yeah?
I feel amazing. Out of the few interviews I've done and few, like, what's this called? Like discussions. What? Conversations.
Yeah, conversations.
Yes, conversations.
Ultimate conversations.
This one feels very in depth.
Nice. Can just say send nudes.
Send noodles.
Nice. That's how we close this. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you don't know where to find Wilson or you live under a cave, just go Instagram, Wilson Muchemi, right?
Yeah, Wilson Muchemi,
TikTok,
double
everywhere. Just check out his content. He's mad amazing. At such a young age, he's doing a lot. Please remember to subscribe on the podcast. And if you want to be part of the Orange Connect, as we have been calling out for you, just simply fill the form through the link on my bio. I'll see you on the next episode. Wazao.